Hello, my name is Cao Han. Today I will present my lab 2. Based on the last digit of my metric number is 0. My assigned test is test 0 state remove test. This test requires me to remember from a JPEG compose state, observe what happens to the applications, and explain why the UI behave incorrectly. My application is a tree adaptation app. In these applications, users can select tree locations, choose a tree type, entering a tree name, and submit it. After submissions, the applications dynamically display the result. These features depend on one important state variable. The code is this one. This line has three important parts. The first part is tree name. This is the variable name. It stores the user's input. For example, if the users type my lucky tree, the value is stored inside tree name. The second part is multiple state of. This creates observable state. The initial value is an empty string. When the user types, this values change. Compose automatically observes the change. The third part is remember. The purpose of remember is to preserve state even if the composable function is executed again. The value is retained. This is important because Compose is a derivative UI framework. It reviews UI based on state. We can describe this as UI depends on state. Now I will explain the test field. The test field. Okay, here. There are two important parameters. The first is value. It tells test fields what to display. The second is on value changes. It updates tree names whenever the user types. For example, if the user type T, the tree name will become T. And the compose detects these changes and triggers recompositions. Then the UI updates automatically. This is compose reactive mentions. Next is the bottom. This code two things. This code does two things. First, it stores the correct input. Second, it clears the test field. Because both are state variables, Compose automatically updates the UI. This shows that button change state and state controls the UI. Now, I will prefer test 0. According to the assignment, I will remove remember. Remember. Okay, here. Remember. Okay, so um, now when I run the applications and typing, okay, the text disappears immediately. The text fields cannot retain the input. This is required behavior for test 0. Now I will explain why this happens. When the users type, the systems execute the tree name will values is t. The change the state, compose the detectives, and change the triggers recompositions. Plant secret is executed again. Then this line runs again. So this creates a new state object. Its value reset to empty. Then the test field reads the new empty state. That is why the input disappeared. This proves that without remember, state cannot proceed. Every recommendation recreates a state. Because of this, the UI cannot return the user's input. From this text, I clearly understood the purpose of remember. It preserves the life cycle of state and ensures that service recommendations. I also learned that in Compose, UI is automatically collocated from state. If state is lost, the UI cannot function correctly. This explains help me better understand multiple state of remember, compositions, and dynamic UI update mechanisms. Thank you.